Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to Trauma Dumplings. I am your host, Rachel.
And I'm Aoife.
So yes, for those who may have been away for a while or is new to this, yes, we're called Trauma Dumplings. We changed our name very recently. Actually, in our last episode, you could hear all about it. Actually, we didn't really talk about it, did we?
Not enough.
It's quite self-explanatory, you know, trauma dumping, but we're Asian, so we made it dumplings because, you know, play on words. Wow, we're so smart, you know. But yes, Aoife, what have you been up to since the last time we recorded?
Oh, let's see. I've been applying to jobs. I've been looking into okay. I was gonna say declaring homelessness. Like, you know, in The Office when Michael, I declare bankruptcy. Yeah, it just feels a lot like that, but it's not. I know that. But yes, I've been looking into that because of how much I want to unalive myself in the house and how many times I've wanted to unalive myself because of the company in said house. So I've actually been suggested to look into it. At some point I'm going to be classed as homeless.
Also, when did it start getting, like, bad? Because, like, obviously when you first moved back in, right, it was going okay, surprisingly, for a bit. And then, obviously now it's not the case anymore.
Well, basically, my mum will always be my mum.
Are you not gonna ask me? No, I was kidding.
Well, what if I don't fucking care? But no, anyway, so how have you been?
Wow, you're so real, you know.
I know.
You're so authentic. But yeah, nothing much, honestly. I've just been editing a bunch of videos, one for Sony, which I can't be bothered telling you about that, so just go to my LinkedIn or something, you know, and read it there. I'll make a post on that eventually. But yeah, so I've been editing that video, and then I've also been making TikToks and Reels because, you know, time to market ourselves better. And before I didn't have any time because of university. So yes, now we'll have TikTok and Reels and also YouTube Shorts, but no one's watched that one so far.
Oh wait, we had a YouTube Shorts?
Yeah.
Even I didn't know that. Okay, now.
Yes, I uploaded the shorts.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's okay. As long as people are watching, you know, the full episode version, it's fine.
Okay.
In my opinion, anyways. So yeah, guys, follow our Instagram and TikTok.
Please do, because I'm gonna be declaring homelessness very soon.
It's okay if you fucking hate me, right? But support Aoife.
Maybe I can finally get a better chair for myself.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just had some flashbacks of money, right? Basically, the duty tax I paid. Oh my lord, that was something I actually wanted to mention. Yeah,
Explain the whole thing.
Yes,
then.
of course. Basically, I bought something from a brand that I fucking love. It's called Fan Data Pink, and they're based in America. So occasionally, you know, there will be duty tax that I need to pay. There has been a few times where I didn't have to pay any, which, you know, those are my favourite times. I miss those days.
Of course.
This t-shirt actually contributed to that duty tax. It's okay, I still like it, but, like, you know, it does fucking hurt because I paid 160 quid. Like, what the fuck, DHL? What is wrong with you? Like, I could have bought IU tickets for that.
That's legit. I was just thinking.
Like,
oh man.
IU tickets are 150 quid. It's fucking cheaper. DHL, fuck you guys, honestly.
Most I ever had to pay for duty tax was like £50.
Wow, the £50 is like a dream right now.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. Like, I mean, at the time I hated it, but it's fine. I actually got it reimbursed too.
Fandy, if you're watching this, can you reimburse me 160 quid? Please! I'm heard, like, I have your truck here, I have your burger, and I have your keyring, and there's other shit in this room that I bought from you. Oh, and you have this Fandy cat, look at that. Yes, I'm a big fan, okay? Oh, do you think you'll pay it back? Probably not, right?
Nah. You don't even know who you are.
I mean, he always gives me early access codes, so maybe he does. Probably not. Oh.
Or an employee, no?
Wendy? Anyways, let's get into the nitty gritty of this episode. So, today we're going to be talking about basically our encounter with people with yellow fever. So, how would you describe yellow fever for those who don't know?
Why you want me to explain? Sorry.
Because you wrote the fucking script!
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry. Okay, the one useful thing I do, and I don't even know how to do it. So essentially, yellow fever refers to Asian fetish, hence the word yellow, referring to the skin color. That Is that racially motivated?
To be honest, I don't really care about the yellow stuff.
Yeah, me neither. I call myself yellow. Okay, so yes.
Yes, our skin.
Yes, so basically, yes, referring to our skin, and fever referring to we have the if someone has the hots for the yellow.
I never heard that definition before. That's really interesting, actually.
That's the best way I can think of it. But yes, so Asian fetishism essentially, where we get fetishized for our features.
Yeah. Essentially, what makes our race? How is it different from like racism?
Funnily enough, with racism, it's all about hate, right? With yellow fever, it's about love, but in the wrong way.
Yeah.
But also, it is actually still quite racist because yellow fever, often like we are fetishized for features in which we are viewed from like a very colonial point of view, like because we've been colonized.
Yep.
I'm doing great, huh?
Thank you, UK. Just kidding. I love my British passports. You have your Irish one, so you're fine. Go fucking hate them. Go.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I love Ireland. Oh wow! I just realized I'm actually like technically 100% colonized because
Scottish people colonized you as well, right?
I don't know. Someone did.
Yeah, someone in the United Kingdom did.
Yes, yeah. Someone fucked up our potatoes and shit. So like, yeah.
Was it the Scottish that colonised the Irish? I'm trying to...
I thought it was the English.
I should go back to school. Anyways, yeah, you've been double colonised.
Yes, exactly. My nationality and ethnicity. Wow. I was just made to be a slave, huh? Sorry. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
So yes, please continue with what you're going to say. So yeah, colonial standpoint.
It's basically like you think I can't do this?
It's okay.
Okay, it's basically like let's say a racist.
Do you want me to take over a bit?
Yeah, you take over.
Okay.
I can't do this shit.
One feature about the colonial standpoint. So when it came over to Asia, right, a lot of the women were seen as objects immediately because obviously there was also like wars and everything happening. So soldiers would just kind of be like, oh, I'm fucking horny, like let me use this bitch. A lot of women probably gave in just to like be like stay safe, rather be raped than get murdered, basically.
Yeah.
Or physically harmed in any way, shape or form. Even though rape is a form of physical harm, I would say. But yeah, survival instinct, and I'm sure like some women even like use it as a way to like get money to survive. And because there were like language barriers, right, the soldiers would, see them as dumber or like more like a childlike because of the way they spoke and communicated, you know what I mean? So there's also like those sort of like, undertones as well.
Does it also have anything to do with the fact that East Asia generally is a collectivist continent?
I'm sure it played parts into it.
Yeah, because we're all like seen as like very submissive and obedient and easy to control.
That mindset is still quite prevalent, just keep your head down, stay out of trouble. And I'm assuming like those stuff definitely came from, situations like that in the past where for the sake of survival, it's best just to conform. But yeah, that's just a little bit of background. Obviously, do your own research if you want to find out more because we have limited time with you guys.
We're also not smart enough to explain.
I think I did pretty well this time. Okay, so see for the people who might be asking like, oh, isn't that just like a preference? Like how do you differentiate, preference versus yellow fever? Like how would you define that?
I don't know. It's all the same to me.
What do you mean? You couldn't even roll this script.
I thought you could answer it, okay?
Okay, fine. I could actually, yes.
Yes, exactly.
It is kind of like a blurry line, especially because, obviously everyone who has yellow fever will be different from each other. Same with preferences, everyone has different preferences. So, not gonna lie, the line can be blurry sometimes. But I would say, from a fetish standpoint, personality doesn't really matter as long as it's your race in the end. They will go for that, prey on that.
That's true, actually.
And with preferences as well, just because you prefer Asians, right, doesn't mean like, you would push the love of your life away if they were any other race, you know? Like, it's just a preference, but, like, they're open to other things as well. And they actually do care about personality as well. So, yeah, that's how I would, you know, differentiate the two. What do you think? Do you agree? Like, how was that explanation?
Yeah. No, but for real, I don't think I think I'm a little too negatively biased to actually give, like, a very insightful, informative...
I don't think you had to give insightful or informative input, like, especially because with the experiences that you've had, you have the right to, like, you know, define it however you want to define it, or feel however you want to feel about it as well, obviously.
That's true.
But yeah, since I've yapped a lot, I'll let you take the floor, you know, share your experiences first.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so, yeah, I mean, usually, I'm just gonna start off, like, a little mild. I had this, retail job at one point, and, there was this cleaner. She turned out was a private piano tutor, often talked to me about the students, but she said that she really liked the Chinese ones because they were more hardworking. But then, like, she mentioned, oh yeah, there's this like little Chinese girl, and like she just looks so exotic, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, the word exotic is just so, like, icky to me.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is though, I tried not to take it too seriously because basically English wasn't her first language. I think it was Russian, but also the way she was saying it.
But yeah, no, a little bit icky, but not too bad, I'd say.
Well, then, back when I had used to have dating apps, aka a few weeks ago.
Oh, yes.
After which I got completely fucking fed up and I deleted them all.
Honestly, mood.
But I unhinged. I had this prompt where it was like 2 truths and a lie. One of the truths, I have a dog with yellow fever. Shout out to Coco. Yes, I had that as my prompt. And on Hinge, you can comment on people's like prompts or photos, right? So this guy, he comments on it, I'm the dog. But like the dog is like in an emoji.
Yeah. Which is like, I'm sure he was joking and like, you know, hee hee ha ha, but like it's such a weird thing to say.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Why would you say it? Like, do you think I'd find that funny? Because no, I'm just scared.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a weird comment.
So like, yeah, I've had that like experience on Hinge and it's like cringe. But have you like had anything like that whatsoever in like a dating sense?
Yes, I would say so, but also like, I wouldn't say it's dating either because I was not interested at all.
Who is this?
I'll tell you in a second. So yeah, I had an abusive ex, and when I broke up with them, they went to someone else for a rebound. It was like a mutual, I would say. Not really, because I didn't really know the fucker, right? That person went on to him to rebound, and then obviously because she didn't. Suddenly everyone's non-binary. But yeah, basically because they didn't change, that relationship was also toxic, and they ended things. And then that person came to me just to like bond over the experience, basically. Because
Really?
I wouldn't say bond, but like just kind of like being like, ayo, that was fucking messed up. I wouldn't say it's a bond, because yeah, I didn't know the fucker, like I said. I didn't know the guy. We just shared like our experiences because yeah, we're fucking traumatized. And at a time, I wasn't like very open about my experience because, you know, yeah, I was hurting a lot and it was just hard to come to terms and kind of, you know, have someone understand exactly what I went through. So that guy then wants to use me as a rebound, right? And what he's... I know, right? And here's the thing, I was a rebound to that toxic bitch as well.
Bruh.
So it was just like a fucking rebound family tree. So yeah, he's like, oh, I found you, I'm not gonna lie, I found you cute. Do you wanna, you know, maybe try dating? I was like, fuck no, fuck you. You're fucking ugly. Your personality fucking sucks. But prior to this incident happening, I was still like communicating with the abusive person because like I was still trapped. I wasn't able to like escape that easily. So that person has shared with me that their rebound was trying to like date at least every single race at least once.
Oh,
so
for
like
fuck's sake.
yeah, honestly I don't really understand those goals, but he said that and she told me, oh, and then they were like, now I'm fucking worried and scared because you're around. I'm like, first of all, bold of you to fucking assume I would say yes, you know what I mean? Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, who do you think I am, you know what I mean? Like, no. So yeah,
Wow.
that was said.
Wow. I never knew that.
And obviously I didn't date him because fuck that shit.
Yeah, good. Glad you have integrity.
I have more than integrity, bitch. I have standards.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
As you should.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I actually kind of had like a similar experience, but like I've never met him in like real life or anything. This was online. This was on Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I still had dating apps.
Yes.
I matched with this guy.
Uh-huh.
The first thing he said to me, I'm looking to add a woman from every race to my body count.
Like, bruh. But also, here's the thing, right? This is how I know I should stop listening to SZA and Keshi, right? The thing is, right, you show me a picture of his profile and like, oh, he was so fine. I was like, I'll add to your
Where the fuck is your integrity there? Come on, girl.
Integrity is lower when it's hot people. I'm kidding.
He could have been a fake profile. I'm really disappointed. What the fuck?
Okay, I wasn't the only one who thought the same thing. But also,
Yeah,
I am joking.
I'm disappointed in all of you.
I am joking, by the way. But yeah, no, that shit is weird. Like,
yeah, I like won't lie. That like experiences like that on dating apps, it did like often make me think like, is this all I'm worth?
no,
Like-
it's not. You're worth so much more.
Ew.
You want to be treated the way you are then? Okay, fine. Be my guest.
No, it's just that was so emotionally available. I didn't like didn't like that. It's just cause like I don't know, like with the kind of people I typically attract on like my Instagram, in real life, on apps like these, it does like make me like not only like is my self-worth like pretty low from it, but it also makes me like blame myself because it's like, oh, I look the way I look, which is why I attract these kinds of people. Like I know that's stupid, and I know that's like
yeah.
can you let me fucking speak?
I just said like, okay,
Just stay silent.
okay, fine.
But yeah, I know it's like stupid, but it's just how I feel. It's also because I used to be friends with this girl. She's actually a TikTok influencer. Should I spill? No, I shouldn't.
That's me.
Or in her own words, did you forget I have a huge TikTok following and I'm a big influencer?
I don't see her around now, so. Like, we're fucking more active than her, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck you. But anyway, she once like I posted a picture of this collarbone tattoo. It's cherry blossoms, which I know, very typical tattoo. And like, oh, it's so unique, you know, like no one's ever gotten this before. But anyway,
That's right.
and then she commented, oh, that tattoo is like one of those Asians who get fetishized by white people.
What the
and
fuck?
so and I like asked her like, how is that my fault that white
Yeah.
people see this that way?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's just something I like. Like, why is it my fault? And then she was like, oh, no, I wasn't trying to say that. And I'm just like, well, then why the fuck did you point it out? Even though, like, it's from someone who, in the long run, does not matter. Like her TikTok page.
Sorry. Yeah, you go tell her.
But that one little comment has left a huge effect on me because it did make me realize maybe, like, not realize, it did make me think maybe the way I dress, maybe the way I present myself is the reason I attract all these people, and therefore it's my fault, and maybe I should change my appearance to avoid them. But obviously that's fucking stupid. I don't
Yeah.
want to change my appearance for anyone.
That's not the case. The real thing we should be asking is, why the fuck are people treating us the way that they're treating us? Like, why is that the thing? Why is that the case? Like,
Yeah, no, true.
why can't y'all just be fucking normal, you know what I mean?
No, legit, bro.
Fuck your TikTok page.
No, oh, yeah, no, legit. Fuck your Instagram, fuck your TikTok, fuck everything about you.
Yes.
Also, you had to repeat first year of your degree. Ha! Sorry. Sorry. I think I'm being too shady with this. You know what? I don't fucking mind if you keep this in, because, like,
That's
who's
okay.
gonna know?
Yeah.
Unless she actually did tell everyone about that on her TikTok page, then I'm fucked. But it's fine. There's a reason I'm not friends with her anymore. As a result of feeling like I'm to blame for all this negative attention, it's also really made dating much harder. Because like I actually like, okay, I wish I weren't, but I believe I may be hetero.
Okay.
I mean, like
Why the fuck are you acting like you had to come out?
because I'm straight.
Yeah, you're so oppressed. Oh my god. Where's our straight pride?
Oh fucking hell. I mean, there was a time like I thought that I wasn't straight. Like I would like to not be straight, but unfortunately, just no more options, you know. But unfortunately, it's all I have. And therefore, my only options are men, and typically the men who like me only like me because I'm Asian. It does make me like fear men a lot. I mean, in general, I fear men anyway, with or without yellow fever.
But it just amplifies things.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? Like,
it really amplifies it because it makes me suspicious of everyone immediately. It makes me think like, there's no way someone actually likes me for who I am.
Damn. See? This is the fucking impact of your stupid actions.
Yeah.
Oh. There needs to be like a fucking like rehabilitation for this sort of shit, man. Like,
Honestly, yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with people, man?
Well, anyway, I've yapped a lot and dumped so much of my yellow fever trauma down to my very insecurities.
I'll take the wheel now.
Yes, thank you.
And be fucking prepared because I'm about to take a big fat dump, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I can't wait for this shit. All right, go on, have at it.
so yeah, I was once friends with someone who had yellow fever, right? And it fucking stood out like a sore thumb. Actually, no, not a sore thumb. You know, like in cartoons when someone gets bopped in the head and then a thing goes out?
Yeah.
That's how much it stood out, okay?
Is this who I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, I wrote that in the script initially.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I put it for you, babes.
So yeah, this person, he denied having it, even though, you know, it's fucking obvious, right? But he loved to claim that other people had it. And I'm just like, looks like deflecting, maybe?
Yeah. It's the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, I feel like it was just him deflecting. I don't really understand any, like, other reason why he was so, like, obsessed with pointing it out in other people.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, my experience with him isn't necessarily like yours, but how do I say it? He would even like shit on like actual Asians for trying to engage in their own culture.
Yeah, I feel like it's so weird. Definitely had like a savior complex at times, but then he also had like a I don't know how to say it, to be honest. I'll get into it, and you know, the more I talk about it, it'll be easier to describe. But yeah, there were a few guys that he like believed had it, even though I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they do. And if they do, it doesn't stick out as much as his does, you know. He believed those guys were trying to pray after me for my Asianness, you know. Oh my
That's
god.
because he was trying to pray after you.
Here comes the savior complex. Example number 1, okay? So he would like try to like warn me and tell me to be careful and to watch my back and all that stuff because, you know, they're gonna pray after me. The specific phrase he used was, because you're a walking, talking fetish.
What the fuck?
Which I'm like, yeah, I'm just like, and you're not fetishizing me right now by saying that? Like, excuse me? Obviously, at the time, I was like really shocked and I just didn't know what to fucking say. Looking back on a lot of my encounters with him, I do wish I, you know, handled it better. But then again, at the time, I was younger. I was in a state of shock like 10,000% of the time, you know what I mean?
No, I get
yeah.
you. Like, some of the things he said back then left me absolutely speechless.
If he said it now, I'd be like, ayo, what the fuck, and like call him out and all that stuff. Oh, I actually was going to call him out at some point, but he refused to speak to me, and I'll speak on that later, you know?
No, you know, sorry, just, I remember, this was when I was fresh out of the hospital from my lupus, and he called me like melodramatic, saying I was always dramatic, and like when I told you, you got so fucking pissed, you stormed up to him. He was in a classroom with another classmate, and you were like, hey, can I please have the room? And she left, and you locked the door, and you started fucking having a go at him.
Well, I didn't lock the door, but basically I was just like, hi, excuse me, it's okay if we have this room to ourselves, you know, I need to talk to him about something private, so yeah, if you don't mind, could you leave, please? Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? Because like Like, just genuinely, what the fuck? You just came at the hospital. That sort of mindset and like energy, you don't need that, especially when you're trying to heal.
At that point in time, I was actually like blaming myself for everything that went on between us at the time, even though I shouldn't have. Like, I still do take responsibility, but not in the way that I used to, where I just blamed myself completely. Yeah, I have no idea what was up with that, but hearing about him quaking in his boots, that was so funny. I really appreciate that still.
I think another reason why he was really scared was because back then, especially, I was less confrontational. But yeah, anyways, back to the story. So yeah, he said that, which like...
Sorry, I just read something right now.
Oh wait, just you wait, guys. Compose yourself.
Okay.
So yeah, he said that.
Try not to look at your script.
Yeah, so he said that not only did he love to fucking claim other people had yellow fever, but he claimed that I had white fever. Which... So yeah.
Projecting.
Yeah, that's another word. He was projecting as well. So yeah, he accused me of having white fever, and I'm just kind of like, I'm in a white-dominated country, first of all. Even in our year, right, there was not many people of colour, and even then, they weren't attractive to me. Visually attractive to me, you know what I mean?
No, I get you, yeah.
And I'm sure it goes the same way with them, so like, I'm not dissing them at all. Obviously, the likeliness of me finding a white person attractive at a time was obviously going to be more likely than me finding a person of colour visually attractive. Which I'm like, bitch, use your fucking brain, you know, critical thinking.
Yeah, I don't know. He really loved to like almost like victimize himself as a white person. I think it's because he always wished he was actually Asian. He once told me like his mother dated a Japanese guy and he could have been half Japanese. So I like, that's the thing. I think he really wanted to be Asian, which is why he was kind of projecting that onto you, because he was like, maybe he had like Asian envy.
That's like another complex I was gonna mention, right? Because he also like says stuff like, oh, I can speak better Cantonese than you. Oh, I could use chopstick better than you.
No, he said that to me a lot.
Yeah, and here's the thing, right? I went to dim sum with him, right? And I was ready to be like impressed by his chopstick skill. I was fucking disappointed. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like I genuinely don't care how shitty someone's skills are, right? But like his just was a next level shitty, okay? Like, I don't care if you don't hold the chopstick correctly, right? I don't give a shit. As long as you can fucking use them. He can barely fucking use them. Like, what the fuck did I witness? You know what I mean? Like, all that hyping up just for me to witness what I fucking witnessed. Oh my god. Maybe if he didn't hype himself up so much, I wouldn't be that disappointed, you know?
Yeah, no, it's his fault for setting the standard that he couldn't even meet.
Yeah, but anyways, back to this whole white fever, you know?
Oh, sorry, just that's still so absurd.
Back then I was younger as well, so like I didn't have like the free will I have now to like, you know, find other people of colour and like connect with them and befriend them.
But the funny thing is, if you did in fact try to look for other people of colour and connect with them, he would have like called you out for that shit.
Also, he would try to leech onto that connection as well. Did you notice he ever did that?
Oh no, I it's just he did that for me too.
Yeah, like
I remember.
Yeah, that's another thing he would do.
We haven't talked about him like for a long time, but talking about him now, everything is coming back, and it's just, it makes me want to hit my head against your table.
So yeah, that was strange, but I also don't really have any preferences with race or looks, because if I tell you like all my celebrity crushes, right, they don't really have any similarities between each other, you know what I mean? I just find people attractive.
That's true. I can attest to that.
So like, don't know where the fuck he came up with that, to be honest.
Nah, he was reaching.
I don't think I'll ever meet anyone as like peculiar as him. It's so strange looking back on it and everything, you know?
Yeah, I won't lie. I was actually very surprised you were like friends with him.
Yeah.
And like at the time, I actually thought I was like crazy for disliking him so much, because like I saw like everyone around me actually liked him. Turned out I was wrong, but at the time I was like, oh shit, like maybe I'm like the overly sensitive, like melodramatic one. Maybe I should like just be cool.
No, it's just because back then as well, I mean, in general, I'm always willing to give someone a second chance. I gave him a second chance because, you know, everyone deserves one, right? Well, not everyone, actually. I take that back, actually. Yeah. But anyways, he did deserve one. Oh! I gave him one, and things seemed pretty okay for a little while until they weren't, so... Yeah, I fucked up there, but, you know, I generally was going to confront him because, like, a lot of the things he said was quite messed up, and the way he treated some people as well, I'm just like... Holy shit, it's just fucking messed up. He refused to speak to me. He wanted me to text everything. I'm like, I'm not doing that. There's also like other stories as well. Like, we're not the only victims. So yeah, basically, acquaintance of ours mentioned at one point her sister was going to Korea, and this person was like,
Uh-oh.
I don't think she should go because she can't speak Korean like I do. What? And I was like,
Sorry, I mean, what?
what? She makes like, yeah. First of all, who are you to say someone could visit somewhere or not? And also, it doesn't matter if she can't speak Korean fluently. Also, bitch, he can't even fucking speak Korean himself. So like, what's he doing, you know? Do you remember the time where he was like, oh, I had a full conversation in Mandarin with Christina?
Yes!
And then we asked Christina was like, what the fuck, no?
She was just so confused.
Why would you make a lie up for it just to be disproved so fucking quickly, you know what I mean?
I don't understand that either.
Because there was times, right, where I fucking put him to the test.
Yes, as you should.
But yeah, no, he failed.
Yeah, no shit.
And obviously I didn't tell him that he failed because, you know.
You didn't tell him! No, I didn't. You didn't let him even improve.
He had this savior complex, but he also had a villain complex, I guess you could say. That's not a legit term, but I'm making up now.
I mean, white savior like does kind of describe it well, because like, you know, all those like Western martial arts movies where like this this guy traveled all the way to China, and suddenly in just like 2 days he's the master of the sword.
Wow. I think that's on Netflix somewhere, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. We don't even gotta look that hard to find like fucking 10 films like that.
Oh yeah, oh my god. But yeah, there's so much other like shitty stories with him that I'll save for another rainy day, because yeah, it'll just be too long. And yeah, again, just looking back, I wish I handled the situation better.
I mean, I wish I did too, but unfortunately, like a lot of the times, like what he said was just so bizarre or just so insulting that I couldn't speak back. But anyway, having said all that shit about him, and for good reason, because what the fuck, I really hope that he has grown as a person.
Same here, honestly.
I really hope that he has grown out of the Asian fetish tree.
But also, we'll never know, because yeah, we haven't been in contact with him since high school ended, and he never received my feedback, so who knows.
He's probably still running away from it.
Probably. But no, my plan with the conversation was for him to like hopefully learn from it.
Yes,
and like not repeat the same fucking offences to other Asian people, you know what I mean? Like, holy shit, man. Fucking hell.
I guess we'll never know. But that's fine. I'm fine with that, are you?
Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with not knowing.
Yeah, nah, it's fine. We can continue laughing about this shit anyway.
But also, even if we did know, I'm still gonna talk about it, because
honestly, yeah, no.
that shit, right, fucking shifted my brain chemistry, okay, because it was just that fucking messed up. How do you feel about, you know, your experience, my experience, and maybe other people's experience in general, to wrap things up, you know?
Yes, of course. Well...
It's okay, you can have some thinking time, it's okay.
Do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay, how about then I'll ask then.
I'll just start.
Okay, then fine. Okay, you ask the question and you answer it. Perfect.
So yes, obviously this was a huge fucking learning experience. Wish I wasn't. There is a part of me that feels a bit desensitized to all of this stuff.
Really?
It comes in waves, basically.
I see.
I mean, just with racism in general, actually, like, there definitely has been some desensitization. There definitely is some desensitization. What the fuck? I mean, with racism in general, right, I have become desensitized for sure. For example, recently, for Christina's birthday, actually, when we went to K barbecue, right, afterwards, or beforehand, I don't remember specifically, but there were people shouting ni hao to us three, and we just didn't really have any reaction. So our white friend Mel, yes, love you, Mel, yes. That's such a weird thing to say. Our white friend Mel, but no, it's context, okay? I'm not just trying to differentiate her race, right? For no reason, but yeah, she's our friend who's white, and she was like really shocked that, you know, we weren't reacting or like angry, because like, you know, obviously she doesn't experience that. That's her first time, like, you know, experiencing it firsthand, and she was like, what the fuck? And we were just like, unfortunately, we're just used to it. And she's like, that's so shit.
I mean, actually, I'm still not used to it, but I just stay quiet because I know, like, if I, like, react to them, it's not gonna help. So, no, I still get angry every single time.
And you have every right to, be honestly.
I feel every single, like, fetishizing like encounter I have on a deep level, and like it's really annoying, but like I can't help that it bothers me so much.
You have every right to be bothered by it though, so...
That's true, yeah.
And obviously, even though anti-sensitized, it's still like an unpleasant experience, you know what I mean? But yes, that's all our stories for today, and with, you know, a lot of our stories, we can't fit everything in, so this sort of thing will likely be mentioned again in the future. Do you want to say anything? Anything?
I have nothing else to say, except if you do have yellow fever, you should really get help, and you should learn to appreciate your white counterparts. I think it's very important to
And
appreciate
also
your
to appreciate... Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, literally though, because this...
I was joking, by the way.
No, because here's the thing, right? With this individual, right? I'm sure you noticed this too, right? But he found like his white heritage really boring, I felt like. Or like, no, not white heritage, British heritage.
Yes, he would cling on to his European one. So
Just to have like a slight ounce of uniqueness, you know what I mean?
yeah, like just to be a little exotic. You like that, babes? You're exotic.
But don't you agree though? Like,
No,
yeah.
I get you. I did notice that too, for sure.
Okay, well, I think it's time to round it off here.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any yellow fever stories that is worth sharing, share with us.
Or if you are a recovering yellow fever patient, or
Yes, patience fine.
yeah, patient. If you're a recovering yellow fever patient, please feel free to share your story with us. We won't shame you. We will shame your past, but not you as a person.
We'll shame the people who cause you pain.
We'll shame...
Oh wait, sorry. I heard yellow fever encounters.
No.
Not people with yellow fever. Okay, got you. My bad. I retract my statement. I will shame your past.
Yes, exactly. We will shame your past, not your present.
But yes, please don't forget to give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, and please like and engage with our YouTube videos for those who like to watch our videos.